What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Truth 31. Hit like, subscribe for all that DC goodness on your face, neck, and chest. And some of you might be thinking, oh, here we go. The truth is going to rip this movie apart. The truth is going to drop those truth bombs and say it how it is. Well, I am going to say it how it is. And no, I'm not going to rip this movie apart. Sorry for those who were expecting it. I'm just not going to do it. In fact, I appreciate this movie. I dare say I like this movie. Yes, you've heard it correctly. No, I'm not smoking that pipe. No, I like this movie. I grew up with this movie. This movie was part of my childhood, just like Batman Forever was. Again, I feel like this was and whether this was Joel Schumacher's intention or not, I don't know. I can't read minds. But I feel like this was his loving homage, a loving tribute, a tip of the hat, if you will, to the Adam West 60s Batman. Think about it. This movie is just a updated version of that series. And for some reason, people rip this movie apart. Now, I get it. I understand why. The acting, not exactly Joaquin Phoenix performance level. Cinematography, not that great. Performances, not that great. Set design, it is what it is. But it is a campy, just colorful cartoon. It's the Batman 60s. So, just in movie form, if you replace George Clooney and Chris O'Donnell and put in Burt Ward and Adam West, I guarantee you this movie would be more fondly looked at than it is now. I guarantee you. Because it's the same thing. But for some reason, the Adam West show gets more love, more recognition, and more just fondness on its take on Batman. Well, this movie is just doing the same thing. Matter of fact, if this movie, Batman and Robin, came out today, I guarantee you it will be a lot more praised. Because this what? And I know this might sound blasphemous to say, but this is an MCU movie. This is what we're getting now. This is an MCU movie, just with Batman. Dumb jokes, colorful, plot non-existent, performances, take it or leave it. It's the MCU. This is the MCU. So the fact that people are just like, look back at this film with such vitriol and hate. Why? This is fun. This is goofy. Now, of course, now we're used to, we're a lot more sophisticated now with our storytelling comic book movies. We have The Dark Knight. We have Batman Begins. We have Batman v Superman. We have these ultra dark, comic accurate takes on the character. But I'm not going to rip this apart. This is fun. This is just a longer version of the Adam West TV show. It's the same thing. Goofy, campy, colorful villains, dumb one-liners. Ice to see you. Like, it's dumb. It's stupid. There's a scene where George Clooney pulls out a back credit card and it says Batman Good Through Forever, which is a nice little nod to, Batman Forever. I see you, Joel Schumacher. I see you. That's exactly what you would see in an Adam West TV show. Look at this. This is exactly what you would see in a cartoon or an Adam West TV show. This is it. This is what you got. This is what we got. Now, back then, I'm sure people were like, what the hell is this? This is just awful. Like, this is the death of a franchise. And it was for a long time. Undeservedly so, I feel. And I know some of you might be watching this video like, man, this boy has lost his damn mind. But listen to me. This is just good old fashioned fun. This is just fun. This is a fun movie. You're not supposed to take it seriously. It's a kid's movie. It's dumb. I get it. It's dumb. The dialogue, horrendous. Acting, horrendous. Over the top, especially with, good, credible actors like George Clooney, Chris O'Donnell, and Arnold Schwarzenegger and Uma Thurman, who's having a great old time, by the way. Uma Thurman is in a completely different movie from the rest of the cast. She's doing her own thing. She's bonkers. She's having fun because she knows what it is. She knows that this script is dumb. She knows that it's goofy, and she's playing it up. She's actually doing a better acting job than most of the other actors in this movie because she knows what it is. This is a parody. This is a this is again, this is a tribute to Adam West. Like I said, I don't know if that was the intention, but it's eerily similar to what you watch on the 60s Adam West show. You watch Batman and Robin and go watch the Burt Ward Adam West show. And you will find similarities up the wazoo. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, and I love it. I love it. I grew up with this as a kid, and as over time, I grew up watching it. I was like, okay, this is just shit. Like, I fucking hate this movie. This movie's just garbage. And then as I got older and older, I looked back on it. It's like, you know what? No, no, I like it. This is it. This is it. This is what we got. This is Adam West. This is the Adam West movie. Like I said earlier, take out George Clooney, take out Chris O'Donnell, replace him with Burt Ward and Adam West, and you have Batman and Robin. You have Batman's 60s TV show. You even had Batgirl in the show, for God's sakes. Come on, man. I refuse to believe that this was not Joel Schumacher's intention. Again, like I said, I don't know if it was, but it just the beats and the dumb comedy and the over-the-top nature of the film, I have to believe that Joel Schumacher had this in his mind. Deep down in his subconscious, he knew that he was making a parody or making a love letter to the Adam West show. They even had a Mr. Freeze in this show, which was not far off from what Arnold Schwarzenegger was doing in the movie. Again, this is a tribute. This is an homage to that show. And you know what? I got to give her props. I got to give her props to it. I got to give props to Joel Schumacher. Like, hey, my hat's off to you for doing that. I know it failed miserably at the box office. It was the death of a franchise. It was the lucrative end for a Batman franchise. But hey, guess what? Everything worked out in the end, right? Because we got Batman Begins, and that set off the whole new train of events that we got now, the new golden age of comic books. And comic book movies have never been in a better shape than they are now, than they are right now. So again, I'm not going to rip this movie apart. I'm going to praise it. I'm going to appreciate it. I'm going to put it on a gold pedestal for what it is and what it did. Again, it caused just headaches around the studios, the death of a franchise, but it also just feels good watching it. What Joel Schumacher did, just giving a loving homage to that 60s TV show. Hey, I gotta give him praise for it. I'm not gonna rip this movie apart. I'm not gonna hate it. I'm not gonna spit on it like everyone else has done. No, I'm gonna praise it. I'm gonna praise it, and I'm gonna admire what Joel Schumacher did. Again, this movie is far, far from perfect, but it has a good heart. Its heart is in the right place. And what Joel Schumacher did, hey, thank you. Whether it was your intention or not, thank you for loving the Batman character. Thank you for giving it a loving homage to the Adam West TV show, because that show was awesome. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Smash that like button, my beautiful DC brothers and sisters. Subscribe, hit me up on Twitter, Instagram. Let's continue having a DC conversation as always. Appreciate DC, love DC, RIP Joel Schumacher.